Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. It's finally time for me to start building some of these AMD cards, which I bought from Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining. Please go subscribe to Mr. Hawk Crypto Mining. He is the gentleman who sold me all of these GPUs here. There's a lot of AMD cards, 5700s, 580s, which I probably won't be turning on. I'm just gonna hold on to them, but a lot of 5700 XTs that I want to build into my OctoMiners here. So I'm just going to possibly build one or two today, and I just want to fill up the rest of this shelf here, which I have been just revamping over the past, 2 months now, maybe a month now. Since I've done those videos, I've been trying to do some better cable management and just get it all up and running, which you all know I've been transitioning like my ASICs out, and I had to do all that. I've been turning on a lot more of my GPUs because I feel that now is the time to start getting that all up and running and online, or maybe just getting ready to turn online, as I feel like, I don't know, just feels like the crypto market and GPU mining is going to come back very soon. And so I might as well start getting these up and running and just obviously create some content for you guys as well. I know you guys love my GPU mining videos. So let's begin. I have an OctoMiner X8 Ultra here. It's not an X8 Ultra Plus. This is one of their first generation OctoMiners. And so I am just gonna fill this up with RX 5700 XTs, the Red Devils. These are my favorite GPUs, I swear, like just because I know it says Red Devil, and you know this thing lights up red, and it's just such a beautiful GPU. Power color Red Devil 5700 XT. These are going to be glorious for KAWPOW or ProgPoW algorithm coins, because yeah, AMD cards are very strong in these coins, and it should be very efficient, and I hate to say the word, but maybe profitable at this point in time. We'll do some numbers, but I'm gonna be running these cards, you know, spec mining and just holding the coins for long term, right? That's the crypto mining strategy that we love and preach on this channel. So without further ado, let me just install these 5700s XTs into an OctoMiner, and I just want to get it set up fast so that we can get it configured, and I just want to go through the process of all that with you guys, okay? It's like, you know, 2018, 2019 bear market where we were building rigs and configuring them. It's time to go back to my GPU mining roots and, you know, start setting up stuff and overclocking and tuning and whatnot and doing all that. And, you know, maybe some people that are just getting into crypto mining are going to be wanting to learn, you know, that kind of stuff again. And I think it's good that I kind of go back to this type of content, because I myself have let myself go in terms of, you know, not really keeping up with overclocking, not keeping up with a lot of different GPU mineable coins. I'm gonna be honest here, I know you guys have been seeing a lot of Red Panda ASIC mining on the channel recently, and you know, I'm gonna do my best here. I want to really go full force here into GPU mining, and you guys know I just bought like 10 of those GPU Risers R8s, and I want to continue to get more GPUs and accumulate and keep hodling. And yeah, that's gonna be for another conversation of, you know, what type of GPUs I want to buy for over there, that location. But this location here, I just got to get it all set up and running because I have cheaper power at this location. Anyways, let me populate this OctoMiner X8 Ultra. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Man, that feels good. Look at that. I got 8 Red Devils in the OctoMiner. This looks so good. I can't wait to turn it on. So before I put on the cover, I'm not going to put the cover on because I want to see it in all of its glory. I'm going to be placing it right here, and then we're going to turn it on, make sure we overclock it, set the settings, all that kind of stuff, and make sure everything's okay before I put the cover on and put it on top of the rack. Okay, so I got to get close to some PDU just to power it on. Probably I'm just going to put it right here, just temporary. Let's do it real fast. Okay, I plugged in the power. I don't know if I got an issue with this one here. The RGB on this Red Devil's going nuts. It's going insane. I don't know if there's some type of RGB switch on here or not. I'm not quite sure. I don't see any. I do see an overclock button switch over here. Not gonna touch it. I'm gonna let this go. I wanna see if we can see it in HiveOS. So I just turned it on, and yeah, all the PCIe looking good. I made sure everything, triple checked, everything is plugged in. Two C13, C14 power cables are in. Network is in. Look at the back. I love that. Look at the back here. Red Devil. Okay. Power cables are in. Two 1200 watt PSUs. That should be sufficient enough for 8 5700 XTs. Okay, let's see if HiveOS can see it. Okay, so here's my other GPU mining rigs right now. You guys can see what I'm generally mining. Okay, so let's see. I just made this new worker, 12D, OctoMiner-12D. And yes, we can see it. All right, let's count how many GPUs we see here. Okay, looks like, oh, no, looks like we only have 7. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, I'm going to shut it down. So looks like probably that one that's flashing like crazy is not working. Either I put it in wrong or something's whack. So I'm gonna reseat it. I'm gonna take it out and reseat it. Be right back. Okay, I unscrewed the screw, pulled it up, looked at the PCIe, looked at the slot, made sure everything was okay, looked okay. Looked at the PCIe cables, all the inserts, the copper inside, looked okay. As well as I pushed in all the PCIe here. I mean, that's all I can think of right now. So let's turn it on, see if it works now. See if it goes crazy. 3, 2, 1. No. That's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. Uh-oh, I think we have our first casualty, potentially probably from shipping damage. Some of the IO, like plates, the inserts, the DINs that go into the OctoMiner were bent. Some of them. I had to bend a few back. So, let me just check HiveOS. Nope, still only 7. Let me refresh here. Yeah, only 7 5700 XT. So that one might be borked. Oh no. All right, our first casualty. Okay, so maybe it could be the OctoMiner slot. I don't know. What I'm gonna try is I'm gonna take another 5700 XT. I have another Red Devil. I'm gonna swap that out, and we'll see if that works. Be right back. Okay, all right, so replace the GPU. Let's turn it on. Let's see if it goes RGB crazy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I like how this other power color by itself is different color. I wonder why it's not red. Interesting. Well, this one started changing color too. Okay, well, I think that's it. I think this 5700 XT could be borked. Oh, no. You know what? We'll test this by itself on a test bench. At my other mining location. Maybe we'll do a live stream of that. Let's see if HiveOS can see this GPU. Okay, refreshed, and yes, looks like we got 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power color RX 5700 XTs. All right, that is good. Oh, thank God. All right, I am going to do some quick overclocking and apply the flight sheet for mining. I think I want to mine the Oxa on this rig. Be right back. Let me set it all up. All right, so it's been about a week since I have came back to this rig, and I had a hard time just trying to troubleshoot this thing, but ultimately, which thank you to Mr. Overboard Tech. He's another crypto mining YouTuber. You guys should go subscribe to him. He was able to overclock and just make sure it was all stable with about 7 of the cards. Now, I told you guys I did replace another card, but then after overclocking and such, we were still having an issue with the same slot, with the same like GPU, not the same GPU, but the same slot on this OctoMiner. So I swapped it out. And another thing we did, which thank you to Overboard Tech again for letting me know to take out the control board or the motherboard in the center, like to reseat it, because potentially that there could be some type of rust or corrosion on like the PCIe slot or something. I don't know, maybe that's why it wasn't reading this slot specifically. He said he's seen that before, so I thought that was a pretty cool troubleshooting method. All we did was just, I had to take out the cover piece here, 5 screws, and then I took out the main motherboard, and then slotted it back in just to reseat it, okay? Just to, I don't know, potentially unjolt something with that slot. But I did take another 5700 XT from the pile, another power color Red Devil, and now it is stable. Okay, so I just figured this out, just recently, 27 minutes, but it's been about a week since I've come back to this rig. But anyways, looking at this, we can now see 8 of the GPUs, and here are the various overclocks, which again, Overboard Tech helped me out here. He had a lot of fun just troubleshooting and making the overclocks for these GPUs here. I mean, AMD cards, you guys know, it's very finicky at times. But anyways, here are the overclocks for the 5700 XTs that I have here. They're all different, obviously. And you know what's funny? The last GPU that I put in, or the one that was having trouble, the replacement is a Samsung memory 5700 Red Devil power color. The rest of them are all Micron. So funny thing to note here is that the Samsung is taking a little bit less power consumption than the Micron power color Red Devils. Okay, you can see that for mining KAWPOW. We're mining the Oxa on this rig. We're using Team RedMiner, and yeah, it seems to be going just great, right? Like 25 to 26 to 27 mega hash. It varies because the algorithm. And yeah, but the whole rig is power consumption right now is almost 1400 watts. So that's a bit more than I was expecting. So if we go to hashrate.no and I put in my exact hash rate and power consumption that we're getting on this rig specifically, at my 8 cent kilowatt hour at this location here, I'm gonna hit calculate. This rig right now should be making about 91 cents profit for mining Neoxa, almost 848 Neoxa a day. Obviously, for the 5700 XTs, I don't think Neoxa is the most profitable coin, but I'm not really going for profitability. I'm going for more so the yield, all right? For yields of the coins that are, I would say, you know, obviously Neoxa used to be a lot better before, but now there's a lot more prominent, you know, KAWPOW algorithms that have come out that are more profitable generally than the 5700 XTs, okay? So like Nurai, for instance, or Chlor, Paprika Coin, or Game Pass. But then Neoxa is not too far behind. I really do like Neoxa. I'm not trying to show them or anything. I'm actually mining just, you know, a bunch of different coins and hodling for long term. I mean, that's the general play, right? That's the play for these GPUs that I'm getting set up now. So yeah, there you guys go. Look at that. Okay, so now the hash rate's down to 23. It varies all the time. The KAWPOW algorithm, yeah, it changes all the time from 23 to like 27 at some points. But yeah, thank you Overboard Tech for configuring this rig for me. I wish I had all Samsung GPUs, maybe a little bit less power. Overboard Tech says about 7 to 10 watts less than like Micron memory GPUs. So what HiveOS reports here is not, you know, at the wall, obviously, and since we do have this in an OctoMiner, it's at, you know, 13 to 1400 watts, okay? So, it is good, my friends. This rig, oh my god, that was a trek. Yeah, I had to do other stuff before. I ran out of time to troubleshoot this rig after about a week, but came back. So, what I'm gonna do now, in another video, okay, we're gonna end off this video with just this rig. I'm gonna place it up there and call it a day. I am going to set up another 5700 XT rig in another OctoMiner, okay? So I'm hoping that what we did when we took out that motherboard just to like reseat it, just in case some rust or something, that these other two 5700 XTs that didn't work might work in another OctoMiner. So I'm gonna try that in the next video. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Oh man, I gotta make the 6x 5700 XT Nitro rigs in an open air rig. I gotta do that too.